decided to make bath bombs?
Yeah. Why does the coconut oil look like water?
Because we melted it. It was hard, now we melted it. Which bath bomb are you gonna make? Gonna make a bat?
Well, it's a cookie thing. It's
Yeah.
a cookie cutter.
I'm making these two mics.
Yep.
Mike Wazowski.
You guys got that for Easter, didn't you?
Yep.
And Miss Emma, what you gonna make?
Guys, I'm making a dinosaur. There's a bubble.
That's so cool.
So prediction, do you think the bath bombs are gonna work?
Yes.
Yes. Why are you hesitant?
Well, because when I make them, they're normally more wet, and I put them in the mold, and then I just let them sit. But mine always fall apart, so I haven't tried it making them like this. So they might work, they might not work. I don't know.
Okay, but you're going with yes. Jillian, what do you think? What is your prediction? Do you think they'll work?
Based on the test, yes, I think they'll work. I don't know if they'll stay together, but yes.
Are you excited to have one in your bath?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you enjoy making them?
Yes.
Yeah. Which one was your favorite one to make?
The one with the flower eyeball.
Oh, the Mike Wazowski with the flower eyeball.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mike Wazowski and dinosaurs.
Did you have fun making the bath bombs?
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna work? Are you excited to find out? Are you gonna use yours in the bath later? And wash off all the mud you're gonna get playing outside? So the bath bombs are in the oven right now. They're supposed to sit in there for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I put them in for an hour. I am curious to see if they will work. We've looked up 2 separate recipes, and I will link the recipe down below that we used. And all of them have about the same amount of wet liquid. They seem kind of dry though, so I'm curious to see if they will stay together. But we'll see, so stay tuned.
You know what's even better? I made a dinosaur, and it's gonna be so cute. I got flowers in it, and it smells good, and on top of that, it's a dinosaur!
Sweet friends, today was a make all the things kind of day. We started our day off making our bath bombs, which unfortunately we haven't checked on yet because they came out of the oven feeling still pretty dry to me, so we're gonna let them sit for a little while. So yeah, we're just gonna let them sit. But then I made some fruit infused water this afternoon. I actually was reminded about the fruit infused water watching Amber's video the other day. We used to make it all the time and I hadn't thought to make it, and so we did that. We always make ours with whatever frozen fruit we have. Usually raspberries and strawberries are my favorite. This time we had raspberries and strawberries and blueberries. And I also like to add just a tiny bit of sugar and some fresh lemon juice And then I also always add some club soda because I like it to be a little bit fizzy. So we did that. And then this evening we are making one of my favorite recipes. Tegan Gerard, she is Half Baked Harvest on Instagram and YouTube. And we're tonight making her broccoli cheese wild rice casserole. And I do modify this recipe because we don't put cheese in ours. I also make a couple other modifications. So you can find this recipe on her website, which I believe is just halfbakedharvest.com. I'll link it below as well as the recipe. So I'm just going to tell you really quickly the modifications that I make so that if you do decide to make it, you'll know what I do. I don't use dried dill, I use fresh dill. I don't use fresh thyme, I use dried thyme. I don't put the butter in mine. I add broccoli and cauliflower to mine. And instead of spinach, I use kale. And then we don't put the cheese in it at the end. So what I do to the beginning is I also add onions, and she has shallots, I just do onions, and then celery to the beginning of the pot with my mushrooms and my oil, and I saute those with some vermouth before adding my rice and other ingredients. So that's what I do. But yeah, it's one of our absolute favorites. She herself is one of my absolute favorite chefs. For Christmas, my husband bought me her Half Baked Harvest cookbook, and I absolutely love this cookbook. A lot of her recipes I do modify to make vegan. So yeah, her books are just absolutely beautiful, and her recipes are delicious. So like her overnight oats, I mean, just look at this. Her Buddha smoothie bowls. This cookbook is just beautiful just for the pictures. So, and you can find this book at Barnes & Noble, I believe on her website, I think on Amazon. I definitely recommend checking it out. I will leave it linked down below as well. In addition to all the things we cooked and made today, I also took the opportunity to make this a true making day, and I made a bunch of edits and corrections on my book, which was very good. I've kind of been stuck. I've been having a little bit of writer's block, trying to go from one big scene to the other big scene, and that transition piece has just been difficult for me. So yeah, making edits, I printed everything off, just going through and changing little things that don't make sense, or adding things, changing the tone in some places, and so that's been really, really good as well. So yeah, it's just kind of been an enjoyable making day. just outside enjoying the sun for a little bit. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I really wanted to try to get out and get some fresh air and enjoy watching the birds in the yard for a little while I drank my coffee. So yesterday we made our bath bombs, and when they came out of the oven, they were not firm yet. So I decided to leave them overnight. They seem a little more firm this morning, so we're gonna give them a little bit longer to sit and then try to take them out of the molds this afternoon. So I don't think I mentioned yesterday, but this was an idea that I approached my friend Amber of Maker's Haven with I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. I thought it would be kind of fun during this quarantine time to create something for our kitchens or our bathrooms. And we didn't have to make it Disney themed or anything like that. But I found those Mike and silicone molds and just thought the kids would enjoy that. So I gave those to them for Easter. But then my oldest daughter just thought, you know, we'll just put them in the cookie cutters and the muffin tins and go from there. And so we just had a lot of fun. And I'm gonna leave Amber's channel link down below. She posted her video that she made a few days ago. You guys need to go check it out. She's trying kind of a new style with her channel, and I'm loving it. So go watch her video. I'll leave it linked down below. So, but yeah, I just thought it would be something fun that we could do while in quarantine, together with our, you know, distance that we have. So, but yeah, so we're gonna check our bath bombs. I'm not sure what else we're gonna get up to today. The kids have some of their schoolwork they still need to finish. But yeah, I'll just take you guys along for whatever we get up to. We just took our bath bombs out of the molds, and I'm happy to report that some of them did work. My son's bat came out nicely, and my daughter's dinosaur. Two that were in the muffin tins, those managed to come out whole as well. Sadly, we only managed to get one of the bath bombs that was in the silicone mold out. I'm a little disappointed because in the instructions it did actually recommend that you did a silicone mold, but I just don't think it held them tight enough. So we only got one, and then like the bottom of a second one out of those. Sweet little dishes, actually dishes that Amber gave me at Christmas time. That's not what they're intended for necessarily, but I just thought they were pretty, and it was kind of a fun way to house the leftover bath bomb powder, which will work just fine. I think in the future when we make them again, we will just go the route of making them either in the muffin tin or just in cookie cutters, because those worked great. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean up, and later this evening, I think we're all going to enjoy a bath with one of our new bath bombs. So I'm just sitting out here enjoying listening to the rain and drinking my cup of tea. I wanted to take some time this afternoon and make something for the garden. Coming up in a little bit, I will be having a series on this channel that my kids and I are doing, and it's our homeschooling garden. The kids got really excited and worked with my husband to plan out their own garden space, and they've been planting some stuff. So today I wanted to take a little bit of time this afternoon and make some garden stakes for them to mark the vegetables that they're going to be planting. So I went ahead and did that. most part, aside from that and taking our bath bombs out of the molds, we've kind of just been having a relaxed day. We did do schoolwork. Yeah, but now I'm just gonna sit here and listen to the rain and drink my tea and maybe read for a little bit. So I am so glad that you hung out with us. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. There's going to be lots coming to the channel soon. So hit that subscribe button so you won't miss anything. And I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.